Welcome to the Serious Sarcasm Podcast. My name is Jay DeRozier. Everything you hear is purely my opinion and absolutely not gospel truth. If you do find yourself getting a little bit too worked up over what I say, feel free to take your opinion and, well, you know where. Now that we got that straightened out, sit back, relax, and you might want to get yourself some popcorn because it's going to be a long one. Enjoy the show, y'all.
What is going on? It's your boy Jay DeRozier. Welcome to another episode here of the Serious Sarcasm Podcast on the DeRozier Media Network. As every week, I'm joined by none other than the voice of God, the podcast Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
How you doing today, bro?
Life is grand, my man.
We got a nice little fun episode today. You know what I'm
They're
saying?
all fun.
Not too serious, straight sarcastic, right?
Okay. Did you say sharktastic?
I said straight sarcastic.
Oh. I thought you said sharktastic.
Sorry,
I was like, 'cause I just
my
sharted.
Haitian accent slipped out there.
I just sharted.
My Haitian slipped out there. I apologize.
I made a Haitian song.
You said you made a Haitian song?
Yeah, I'll show you.
Oh, I can't wait for this one. All right, y'all. So every week, as you guys know, we go over 4 topics. We break them down in a funny, sarcastic manner. We just try to have fun with it. And, of course, we end every episode with the Bro, What You Want segment. This week, the first topic is a occurring topic in all of social media, and it seems to always pop up at the end of the month of every month. And that is 50-50 splits.
Oh, gosh.
Thank you. My point exactly. I'm so sick of this damn conversation. If you have noticed, Phil, it's always in the black community only.
We got nothing else to talk about.
We got plenty of stuff to talk about in the black community, but everybody keeps talking about 50-50, 50-50, 50-50, 50-50.
Yeah.
So, and we're always talking about 50-50, and I always notice this. It always comes from like a social media account that's posing as a black woman.
Oh.
And I'm starting to think those social media accounts is legit ran by the CIA.
You think so?
Because the tweets always come about when it's like the last 4 or 5 days of the month. Like, oh, why would I date a man that want to go 50-50 with me? And I'd be like, what day of the month is? It's like, oh, it's the 28th. Okay, yeah. Rent is due in a couple of days. So, and let me guess, that man hasn't helped you out on your bills.
That's Operation Blackbird.
It's Operation Niggas.
Well, they can't directly say that.
Operation Trick the Niggas. Trick the Niggas. Nigga. Hey, Phil, where that nigga at?
That nigga in jail.
Yo, every time you say that, you know what that reminds me of? You remember the skit of Dave Chappelle playing Black Bush? He's like, say where he tried to kill your father. The nigga tried to kill my father. That's what legit that shit reminds me of. The nigga tried to kill my father.
That's hilarious. Oh, my God.
But no, seriously though, like, it seems that no matter how good or bad the economy gets, how rich or poor people are, they always talk about the same freaking thing. I'm never going to go 50-50 with somebody, blah, 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 blah. I'm just going to be honest with you. And this is me speaking real. If a dude wants to go 50-50 with you and you're not feeling it, leave him alone. Fellas, if you want to go 50-50 with a chick, she's not feeling it, leave her alone. Stop dating. Stop trying to force yourself. Stop trying to force your square body into circle spaces.
Big backs.
Stop trying to fill your triangle head. Pause. Wait, hold on. Wait. Let me rewind it. I already knew I was going to go with that, and I was like, let me take it back. But no, seriousness, though, like, it seems like a reoccurring topic every single month with the same bullshit, bro. Yeah. Am I wrong for saying that?
No, man. It's so true.
And I'm telling you, Phil, like, if you go ahead and watch, like, for example, we're in the month of April now, right?
Yeah.
If you go ahead and watch, wait till like April 27th, go on Twitter. I guarantee there's going to be a random Twitter account that's going to tweet, oh, why would I go 50-50 with some guy? Or why would I let a girl go 50-50 with me? It's like, why are we always talking about the same thing at the end of every month?
Yeah, bro. I don't know. It's like this is what makes me think we're in the Matrix.
I don't think we're in a matrix. I just think we're in a situation where people don't know how to fucking think straight. Or think for their own, I should say. Right?
Yeah.
Man. But anyways, Phil, let's talk about the next topic. Next topic is a topic you and I can go back and forth about, but I want to get your opinion on this one. So there's a trending topic right now on Twitter, right? And the topic is, what's the craziest meat riding you've ever seen? Pause, by the way, y'all. Pause.
Grr.
So, for example, somebody put here in the comments that the craziest meat riding they ever seen is John Madden with Brent Favre. Another one is Paul Heyman with Roman Reigns.
Okay.
You got one?
Yeah, all of MAGA.
All of MAGA is hilarious because that's accurate. It's pretty damn accurate.
Yeah, that's it. Because this guy can do no wrong. Even
No,
when
he
he's
can't.
tanking the economy, like, oh, it's going to get better. It's going to get better. Yeah, those are,
Okay, I got one.
Who?
You ready?
Yeah.
You sure you're ready?
Yes.
All right. Jimmy with Hulk Hogan.
Oh, Jimmy Hart.
Yep, Jimmy Hart with Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Is that not a good one?
That was a good one. Even when Hulk was getting blasted with the booze, Jimmy Hart was
And
like,
he still had the
there,
flag
he's still
behind
there."
him.
Yeah.
Waving that flag.
Oh, man.
Okay, I'm trying to think of another one. Oh, I got one.
Who?
White people with terrible movies. No, let me explain why. Because anytime a black person makes a terrible movie, people call it a hood classic. Every time a white person makes a terrible movie, they call it a cult classic.
I mean, would you rather be in the hood or a cult?
My point exactly. Just call a terrible movie a terrible movie.
Okay.
For example, let's be real. It's a pretty famous movie, but The Warriors is a terrible movie.
You were an old soul, bro. What are you doing watching that movie?
I can't watch The Warriors?
No.
Why not?
Because you were born in, what, 94?
93.
93? That came out 20 years before you were born.
So?
All right. Yeah, okay.
Straight Outta Compton came out before I was born, and I still bump that shit to this day. Fuck the police.
Sure.
Okay, I'll give you another one.
What?
Someone said plankton in the Krabby Patties.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. But seriously though, it's MAGA. That's like the
No, MAGA's for sure.
The
On
real
that
one
list.
is MAGA because this guy can do no wrong. He literally said, "I could shoot people in the street and nobody would say bad an eye."
Well, someone said Shannon Sharp on LeBron James.
Okay.
I actually kind of agree with that one.
Okay. Yeah. I see that.
Hold on, I got another one. Joe Rogan on Elon Musk.
I was gonna say Joe Rogan on DMT.
Oh shit. Somebody said Skip Bayless on Michael Jordan.
Okay. Yeah.
It's actually not that bad.
Yeah. All right.
I'm trying to think of another one. Oh, who's the teddy bear looking nigga, the podcaster? DJ Academics on Drake. That's easily number one.
He said I was gonna say Drewski, but I was like, okay, never mind.
Oh yeah, Drewski's not bad. Drewski's not. Yeah.
I'm saying he like a teddy bear.
I mean, well, to be fair, is it as bad as Marvin Sapp locking down the churches like we talked about last episode?
No, that's the worst.
I'm still shocked this man was asking everybody for $20 each, talking about he needs $40,000 before anybody leaves.
Do you know how much he got that day?
I don't know. I didn't check it.
Oh,
We probably should have did that.
yeah, I want to see.
I'm still shocked. He was asking for everybody to give up to $40,000, but yeah, he's wearing a $50,000 Rolex while begging everybody for money.
He's got to buy another one.
This is why sometimes I'm telling you. This is why I keep telling y'all the black churches are failing because people don't want to be nickel and dimed every 2 seconds.
Well, okay, hold on. I gotta jump on white people here, right?
White
as
people.
well because
The whites.
they did the same shit. Do you know who Paula White is?
Yes.
All
yes. Oh yeah.
So she recently did her travesty, and she used to be our pastor too. She actually baptized my son.
Oh, for real?
Yes, right. And, until she went berserk and became a maggot.
A maggot?
Yeah, maggot.
Oh, MAGA idiot. Okay.
Yeah,
I see what you did there.
maggot. Yeah, maggot. So she went full like OxyClean like infomercial.
Oh, damn.
And she was selling like $1,000 like Tide packages where it gives you like I gotta look it up, but it was like God will definitely bless you and give you 3 things you desire if you pay me $1,000. She was selling them. I don't know what she's actually selling.
And she was actually getting people to. That's crazy.
Yeah, she full on infomercial.
Well, to be fair, man, the easiest way to manipulate people is honestly sell them a dream that they really want. There's nothing worse than a desperate person. A desperate person will do anything, and that sucks to say out loud, but it's the truth. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That desperate people are literally the most vulnerable people on earth because they'll do anything to get themselves out of a situation that they're in. Because sometimes when you're desperate. Like, you've been there for a minute. Like, you've been there for months, years, decades, whatever the case may be. And if someone gives you like a sliver of happiness, like a sunshine of happiness, you're gonna run through that sunshine, right?
Mm-hmm. You know, do you watch Daredevil?
Daredevil? Mm-hmm. No, I have not watched the show yet.
So there was a line that he said in there. He says, the key to having control over people is by either having what people want and holding it from them. So that's how you can control people.
That perfectly describes the U.S. government.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I hate to sound woke or wherever it is, but yeah, that perfectly describes the U.S. government. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
All right, so Phil, let's go to the next topic, bro. Can we play the clip real quick of Bill Burr against the media?
Let's go.
Tell us about your reaction to Luigi Mangione. I was reading up, that perhaps you've been supportive of what he did. What is your take on that?
If you were reading up, I don't think you read up on it. Because I said what I felt about it, and I said what a lot of people said.
Some people took it that way. So could you clarify what you think?
No, I'm not going to just have some controversial moment so you can get clicks. I'm not doing that. I'm here for Conan. I'm not doing all of this. What are you going to bring up next? The Middle East? I went to summer school 3 out of 4 years in high school. I'm not qualified to talk about it.
I was just
What do you think about global warming?
You said about Elon that he was ruining Earth, I saw on The View. You're critical of him. What do you think of all the boycotts, like even the violence
I don't watch the news. I don't watch the news. I have no idea what's going on. I watch Instagram. I watch people wipe out on motorcycles. I watch lions and hyenas fight each other. This is the things that I do. And I don't think you should be asking a comedian. You're a journalist.
Comedians are on top of current events.
No. That's weak. That's you guys passing the buck. You guys need to have balls again, which you don't. You guys always goes, should we be thinking this? Duh. You guys present stuff like that. You guys used to have balls. You need to get your balls back. And it's not my job. I am a dancing clown.
Hey, to be fair, he's 100% correct. Mm-hmm. He's 100% correct. Because, Phil, you've talked about this, like, off camera with me or off mic with me, is that a lot of the issues with the media nowadays is that people don't want to stand up and call shit out for what it is.
Yep.
Whether somebody's being homophobic, they don't want to call out the homophobia. They're like, oh, should we be mad about this? People being racist. Should we be mad about the racism? Should we be mad about this? And for a comedian like Bill Burr, mind you, this is a white comedian, mind you, to call it out, I feel that it may, I don't know, man. It may strike a chord or strike a nerve with a lot of people, but also it's a comedian, so people are going to be like, he just tells jokes for a living. Who cares what he thinks? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. What did that woman say about LeBron? Shut up and dribble. Shut up and joke.
Oh, yeah.
What's it, Lauren Ingram?
I'm so glad you brought up LeBron, shut up and dribble, because we're gonna circle back to that statement in a second. But have you ever noticed that anytime if it's a comedian that they don't agree with, then it's, oh, he's not funny and he should just shut up and tell jokes. But if it's a comedian that they do agree with, in the sense of off stage they're doing the same things or have the same political views they have, then it's, oh yeah, we agree with him. He's hilarious.
Yeah, of course.
Like Bill Burr, married to a black woman, a liberal black woman, mind you, and he is very adamant on all the jokes that he says, whether it's jokes about the black community, jokes about white women, jokes about Hispanics, jokes about everybody. Everyone gets the same energy from Bill Burr. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So it frustrates me when I see this video, because were you expecting something else from him?
Right. He literally gives you what you expect.
He's literally himself 24/7, 365.
Yeah.
And twice on Sundays.
There's no off.
Like, there's no off button on Bill Burr. So what did you expect from him?
Yeah.
Anyways, bro. But let's circle back to your LeBron comment. What did you say again?
So Lauren Ingram, I think it was her. She was like, shut up and dribble.
She did say that. So does she have the same energy for Riley Gaines?
Does she?
Do you know who Riley Gaines is?
That's her?
Yep, that's Riley Gaines. So for those who don't know, Riley Gaines is a former NCAA swimmer. And now she's a MAGA girl, pretty much. And now they're setting a new law or act, which is called the Riley Gaines Act, which is prohibiting people who are trans to participate in women's sports. Now, let me say this first.
Bro, why does she get the... Do you remember the Taco Bell moon face?
I was about to say that first, bro. She looks just like that freaking character, bro. Oh, it's McDonald's, not Taco Bell. McDonald's, moon face.
Sorry. Yeah.
McDonald's, moon face.
Yeah.
But nah, here's the thing that bothers me about Riley Gaines. So she does every interview, every press conference, and makes it seem like a trans woman stopped her from getting a gold medal or winning a swim meet, right? Phil, do you want to know the real truth to that?
Yeah, let's hear it.
That trans woman tied with Riley Gaines in 5th place.
5th place.
Which means they both lost to 4 cisgendered women.
Wow.
Is my math off on that?
Nope.
They both lost. Mind you, Phil, let me say this again. They tied with a she tied with a trans woman, which means they lost to 4 cisgendered women.
Yep.
But now she wants to be the face of legislation that's not only discriminatory to our LGBTQ brothers and sisters, or whatever they may identify as, but also harmful because now she's spitting a rhetoric that, fam, you weren't that great of an athlete. Let's just call a spade a spade. She wasn't that great of a swimmer.
I mean, 5th place ain't bad.
She got 5th place and tied with a transgender woman, and now she wants legislation passed so that transgender woman can never compete again in women's sports.
Yeah. Didn't it already pass?
Technically, it already did.
Yeah.
But sorry, that topic just pisses me off because I'm like, bro, you're a sore loser. Number one. Number two, you're not passing any legislation against the actual 4 cisgendered women who beat you outright.
Just look at her face. Could
That is what she looks like too.
Could you be mad at that?
Hold on, show her picture again. Show her picture again.
Yeah. All right, hey.
And then show the moon face. Also, go back to now, I never worked at a Sephora or a MAC or even like the makeup counter in the Macy's. But why does every MAGA woman have the same makeup like face? Am I tripping for saying that?
I don't know.
They all look the same.
Well,
Like lips thinner than I don't know what. Lips thinner than what's the tip of a shoelace called?
I have no idea even had a name.
Do you guys know what the tip of a shoelace is called? Aglet. Her lips thinner than an aglet. Like blonde hair, just looking ugly. Like she's not attractive. On top of it.
Nope.
But anyways, let's get to bro what you want so we can end this episode off.
I'm like, bro, what you want?
All right, so for this bro what you want, this is a situation that happened a couple weeks ago, but now that everything has come full circle, I wanted to speak about it real quick. So for those who don't know, well, Phil, you know what SNL is, obviously, right? Saturday Night Live.
Of course.
So a couple weeks ago, they had Morgan Wallen, the famous country singer, as their guest, well, their musical guest for the episode, right?
He says nigga.
He says the N-word. Yes, he does. That white boy. But the reason I'm talking about Morgan Wallen real quick is that at the end of the show, it's a very well-known tradition at Saturday Night Live that they all stand on the stage, they hug each other for a great show, they wave to the crowd, you know what I'm saying, they mingle with each other. Morgan Wallen decided not to do that. He hugged who the guest host was for the episode and walked off stage, left the studio, which is 30 Rockefeller Center, which is in the middle smack dab of New York City, drove to his private jet, and while he was walking to his private jet, posted a picture saying, "Please get me back to God's country."
Thank you so much to Morgan Wallen. I had a wonderful time. Thank you.
Watch this, watch the hug, and then he's out of there. Get me to God's country. All right, so here's my issue with this. Morgan Wallen, so anybody who's worked in this show business, no matter if you're low level, high level, you know you got to go through a booking. You got to go through, hey, what jokes you guys are going to tell? What's the premise of the show? And why am I coming on the show? 4 things that you got to go through before you even say yes to going on the show, right, Phil?
Yeah.
So Morgan Wallen, who is obviously a far-right conservative MAGA supporter, decided to go on a liberal show, and they told jokes that he wasn't a fan of. After they told jokes that he wasn't a fan of, he decided to play victim. But Phil, you want to know the best part?
What?
And that's the reason why I waited to talk about this. Morgan Wallen just dropped a whole merch line saying, "Get me back to God's country," to capitalize off this issue.
Oh, so this was planned.
What happened?
Sounded like it was planned.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. This is definitely planned. I'll say this much. Say what you want about MAGA supporters and MAGA people. They know how to, listen, they know how to shenag, all right? I keep telling y'all, bro, you let a nigga shenag once, they gonna shenag again, all right? White people know how to shenag, all right?
That's a shirt, too. He was in jail as one. And then white people going to know how to shenag.
Well, he's gonna say the N-word anyway, so.
Niggas.
I'm surprised he didn't put the N-word on the t-shirt knowing Morgan Wallen.
We can do it.
And don't get me wrong, Morgan Wallen's a damn good artist, but bro, this is to me, this is beneath him to pull something like this. But anyways, Phil, let's end the bro what you on,
bro,
dog.
what you on?
Sorry, y'all. I just want to say thank you for another episode of Serious Sarcasm. On behalf of myself and Phil, please log on and buy some merch at the Jay DeRozier Media Network website, which is jayderozier.com.
Yeah.
Great merch. We got some more merch coming up. I actually got something pretty nice planned out. Right, Phil?
Yep.
But we'll talk about that down the grapevine. Down the grapevine. Anyways, y'all, this has been another great episode of Serious Sarcasm. I appreciate you guys. You guys have a great week. I'll see you guys next week.
See ya.